Hey people, Infrared here, 3v3 Faction War. This is Caspian and Purification Plant and Chaos versus Ordo Malleus. For the blue Chaos team, Dice Roll is a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero. Walking through objects cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption, fighting in melee, the Night Lord's elite scheme here. Alongside OceansAtePiano'sShrooms with a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and disruptive hero with powerful battlefield manipulation and control, Alpha Legion elite scheme. Is this actually Oceans 8 Alaska, or is it someone else? I'm not sure. Rounding off the team is Katla with a Plague Champion. Starts off with a damage over time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support, can also repair. Death Guard elite scheme here. Red Ordo Malleus fellas, Willy Wonka is a brother captain, a durable hero, walking through objects, cannot be suppressed with powerful support and disruption, fighting in melee. Alongside Eversor assassin number 2456 is an Eversor assassin. Where is he? There he is. A risk reward melee brawler that explodes on death. I believe this is Sergeant Smith. Rounding off the teams, where's he gone? There he is. Anter's Daemonhunter, a melee spellcaster with strong control and support. Also provides an energy regeneration aura these days, although I don't think there's an effect for it, which is unfortunate. So you don't know when you're in range. That's the Rift Tear of the Daemonhunter there, slowing down the CSM. Eversor Assassin's gone mental, already used the Psychon, now gets knocked over. Sorcerer's perfectly timed special attacks. If there's anyone that seems to always perfectly time their special attacks, it's the Sorcerer. I mean, Zinch is telling him exactly what's going to happen, I guess. The Warp Spider seems very good at that kind of thing as well. Strat Squad on the field for all three Ordo Malleus players. Ocean's going straight into Noise Marines, I guess. Or did they lose their CSM? I don't think so. There's some dead heretics over here. Straight into Noise Marines. Maybe double Noise Marines. That'd be fun to see. On the east side, some Nurgle stink. Lots of Doom blasting heretics in amongst a strike squad. They can't take on double heretics, I don't think. But the captain coming in to try and help out. Strike squad dropping a model. Might drop two. Maybe. I'm surprised they stayed in that fight for so long. Double stormtroopers here for Willy Wonka. Purgation on the way for Anter. Double strike squad for Sergeant Smith, which I don't see that often for the old Ordo Malleus in a 3v3. 477 500 very early on the VPs. Plague Champion has taken some damage, backing off a bit here. Oh, he's going off to cap, I think, the Plague Champion. Strat Squad again in some melee shenanigans with a single Heretic Squad. The Sparring Champion CSM should also be in melee here, I think. But they're shooting at them instead. Heretics able to get out. See Katla moving them away before retreating them there to make sure they get out safely. Eversor Assassin hanging around. Going for this Sin Skin Body Glove. Sorcerer helping out on the east side. Doom Bolts. Oh wow, I thought they were going to Doom Bolts that big blob of Stormtroopers. Why did they not? Wasn't a full Doom Bolts anyway. Eversor Assassin tying up some Noise Marines. These are from Oceans. And it is indeed double Noise Marines on the way. There's a Cacophony to knock things down. Eversor Assassin. What does this even do again? More health regen. Alright, and this is the one that buffs Psychon. So it only takes 50 health. And it lasts a bit more. I think isn't it 10 seconds to 12? Or is it 8 seconds to 12? Makes your Psychon better. Doesn't give him that much health though. I guess it's pretty cheap. I think it's only 20 power, that thing. We have the Unending Purge for the Brother Captain, gaining health on shots there. What is it? 1.15% with melee attacks and 0.5% with ranged attacks. All adds up, especially when you have 900 health. Or 950. Eversor Assassin is still giving some aggro through the mid. Well, on the east side rather. Getting Noise Marined. That Sonic Blaster shuts down ranged attacks, which is not a massive deal for the Eversor Assassin. He wants the melee stuff. He's got level 2 and gets away safely. Liberal usage of Doom Blast here by Katla. On the west side, double CSM with Eternal War. Bashing some power. Eternal War gives them 20% more damage in melee and ranged combat. Here's the Purgation. Have Incinerators in tier 1 that suppress and damage infantry. Can also use the Purge by Flame to instantly slow down a unit that maybe can't be suppressed or something, such as the Chaos Lord. They get away. Oh, they did lose one model to CSM. Only got one gen down too, I think. East side, kicking off. But the captain getting stuck in. Maybe already popped their We Are the Hammer because their energy's low. Plague Champion with the Mucus Discharge to heal. Doom Bolts, it's a pretty good one. And the Sword of Flame up for the Chaos Sorcerer. Can they get that Brother Captain down? Just breaking through everything to escape. Gets away, maybe. 2 hit points. Yep. The damage of a time from the bolt gun of the Plague Champion wore off there, I think. Satan Flame on himself there, the Chaos Sorcerer. This is triple Noise Marines from Oceans, which is hella fun. There's huge amounts of damage potentially from these 3 if they all shoot at the same target, and they're going to bash this power so quick. Back to the west side. Chaos Raptors on the field for dice roll, which seems fitting for Night Lords. There's that Rift Tear from the Daemonhunter again. Where even is he? You can cast it from pretty long range, as you can see. Sergeant Smith with a Rhino on the way. Heretic Spear run in. Stormtrooper's going to need to leave. There's a double CSM coming in. Should have planted their feet and shot there. Trying to get into melee instead, I suppose. They get one model. Can cap up this stuff. Maybe they should get straight onto the power, actually. Daemonhunter hanging out, watching that power closely. A very glowy sword there, Mr. Daemonhunter. It's not even upgraded. East side. Brother Captain hits level 2. Lots of action on the eastern flank in 2v2 fights. I don't often see that on Katrin. CSM here with no Eternal War for Katla. Saved by the Chaos Heretics Doom blasting the Eversor there. Plague Champion goes down. Sorcerer thought about reviving, tries to teleport to get the kill, but didn't actually need to, and then dies. And what are you guys up to? You need to run. Oceans. All of their guys? No, they're all split up in different places, the Noise Marines right now. Rhino is up. Starts off as a support vehicle with a Storm Bolter on top. Can reinforce around it. We have the Eviscerator Axe for the Eversor Assassin. Kill zone ability is pretty nuts against in a big melee fight. Gives him more melee skill, lowers the melee skill, increases the damage he does, and lowers the damage, or increases the damage the enemy take, I think. It's pretty crazy, but of course you can just move out of the area to counter it. So it's got to be really good. Terminator Librarian on the field for Anter. And it's a pretty good power weapon in its own right, of course. 65 power melee DPS. That'll get up to nearly 80 inside the kill zone. So I think gives him a 30% or so melee damage increase. And that's at level 1, of course. And not level 1 at the moment, at level 3. Daemonhunter with the Force Glaive. That gives him the... oh, what is it called? We'll see. It's like a fiery thing around him that knocks stuff down and does... I think it does 40 melee damage. Can't remember what the ability is called, though. Chosen Plague Marines up for Katla. Inferno, that's it. Purgation on power here, supported by that Terminator Librarian. Throws out the Smite. There's a lot of stuff running at them. That was Energy Burst from the Strike Squad. And there's Sanctuary. Good tool to have against a big melee army, which they are facing with Raptors and Mark of Khorne CSM. We also have some Mark of Tzeentch CSM, though, from Dice Roll. Purgation, did they get away? Oh, wow, the Purgation did not get away. While I was looking at the Sanctuary, they got slaughtered. Only the Terminator Librarian gets out for Anter. Huh. They have some Crusaders now. Unique unit for the Daemonhunter, kicking off on the east side again. Lots of stuff going on. I think that's a Canticle of Absolution, buffing all those units with energy and health regen. It's a global ability of the Brother Captain, who's got a Nemesis Warding Staff up. That'll be a good thing to throw on the Eversor Assassin, I think, so he can stay in play for longer, do his work. Are they using hypermetabolism right now? I think maybe they are. We'll see if they get the target at the end. Yeah. That's the end of hypermetabolism when he gets more vulnerable. It's all about that risk reward. Now he's going after the Noise Marines. Pops the Psychon. Levels 2. What, 5? 4? 4. Doing some really good work here, the Eversor. Staying aggressive. You've got to be aggressive with that guy, or he's not really doing his job. Purifier's on the way for the Eversor Assassin now. Chosen Plague Marines on the east side. These guys are unique to the Plague Champion of power melee damage of a time. Nurgle knives. I'm not sure what their technical name is. It's like poison knives. I think the damage over time part of it is heavy melee as well. Chaos Lord gets a revive on the Sorcerer. Kind of lucky to get a revive there, Oceans. Chaos Lord has lightning claws. And what is going on here? What are you fellas up to? Looks like Bloodlust was popped by the Chaos Lord there. I thought they were trying to get vision for a nuke or something, but dice roll isn't tier 3. So I'm not sure what they were trying to do. Trying to finish off something, I guess. Here are the Purifiers. Melee unit. Have a very long charge range. Power melee damage. And the Justicar fella there has heavy melee. So they're pretty damn good at smacking stuff. Are they worth it, though? Are they worth it getting them over, like, upgraded as Strike Squad and stuff? Or should you be more focused on anti-vehicle when you're in tier 2, that kind of thing? A bit more utility, maybe? They're kind of a blunt instrument. They do have the psychic field thing, but sometimes a blunt instrument is what you need. Especially if you have a hero that's doing a lot of support and utility stuff. But having them alongside the Eversor could be a massive pain in the ass for the Chaos fellas. Do you all have Blastmasters? We have triple Blastmasters here for Oceans. I'm not sure why they're so split up here. But the captain's going to come and say hello. Has a 75-ish power melee warding staff up. And he still keeps the ranged weapon, of course, when he's got that two-handed staff. That wrist-mounted Storm Bolter still doing its thing. So he gets the heals as he's chasing stuff. Purifiers, buffed by We Are the Hammer, pretty scary. Also has that global Mind Blades, of course. West side. Ordo Malleus pushing through onto Chaos Power. Got some bashing done. Double Mark of Khorne. Sorry, single Mark of Khorne CSM and Mark of Zinc CSM. Raptors have their aspiring champion. Heretics are on worship duty a lot of the time, I think. A Smite, then a Flee. These are Antares Purifiers. Double Purifiers on the field for the red team. Willy Wonka down to the Stormtroopers. Now with a Vortimer Razorback on the way in tier 3. And Katla has a Chaos Predator with the Mark of Nurgle. Canticle of Absolution here. Bloodlust as well. Battle of the Globals. There's also a Demonic Shield thrown up by the Sorcerer. Looks like he's got the Rod of Warpfire now too. There's also a Rift Tear in there. Oh look, Daemonhunter gets a little hood when he gets his Armor of Fortitude. That's cool. Gives him Indomitable. Allows him to make a unit invulnerable to any damage, but they can't attack while they're under the effects of it, I think. And gives them a chunk of hit points, right? Yeah, 200 hit points and some health regen. Also has Tome of Tranquility, which gives him more energy regen and reduces the cooldowns. So he can pop all of his abilities more often. Got 210 energy maximum at the moment. Chaos Lord, level 5, he's doing some good work. Mantle of Hate. And the Icon of Khorne. Got some good damage on the Daemonhunter there, but is forced to retreat. Ordo Malleus have the west side. That was the Psychic Field, which silences units, I believe. And down goes the Sorcerer. Good tool to have against the Sorcerer. So I guess the Purifiers do give a decent amount of utility. I always underestimate just how good it is to be able to silence stuff. They can't do anything. Like, Heretics can't Doom Blast, they can't worship when they're silenced. They can't stop worshipping either, which gets them stuck. Plague Champion now has a Plague Fist. It's a really good tool to have against Chaos. Willy Wonka's Vortimer Razorback is here. With a side cannon on top. Very quick vehicle, I think it's 7.5 speed. Fastest vehicle in the game, I think. Taking shots from a tank though. Side cannon is good versus all targets, but it's not a burst of damage, so need to stay in potentially dangerous range to get your DPS on. Tier 3 all round now. Antair, the last player to go. Triple cap for the Ordo Malleus. And they're pushing through on that west side again. Pressure on the east side though. Katla throwing everything at his power. Plague Champion now getting Armor of Pestilence. Heretics running in for some reason. They should be worshipping, I think. Not sure why they're running in. They just got overcharged plasma, which suppressed them there. Stormtroopers almost went down, and the Vortimer continues to take hits. Chaos Spreaders with the Mark of Noble, so tough, it can shrug off a lot of what that single Vortimer Razorback is doing. There's Pestilence Strike to provide some protection. Trying to bash power here. Gonna get at least one generator down. Not sure why the CSM was shooting at the Vortimer. There we go, help bash. Right, the Captain is back. Almost takes out those CSM with that special. Does take them out. I think it was a Storm Bolter shot that finished them off. A little bit sloppy there from Katla. Purifier showing up from Sergeant Smith's Eversor Assassin Army. Got the Purgation as well. Conversion Beamer on the way. Gonna get some shots on the tank, I think. Purifier's going after it, that heavy melee weapon as well. Blade Champion went down. Committed way too hard to this power bash to Katla, dropping Chosen Plague Marines too. Run away, fellas. Stayed in combat way too long. Are they even going to get away? Purifiers are in retreat, so they can't hit them. I think they're going to be fine. There's some Nurgle worship on retreat there. Oh, but they stopped worshipping. I think it's going to be alright. Yeah, heavy losses for Katla. Lost the CSM, lost the Plague Champion, lost a bunch of Chosen Plague Marine models. And now they're able to get power on power themselves. Tank needs some healing or repairing or something. Chaos Lord level 6 now. Oh, we have the Tempest going on. From the Armor of Damnation. Starts off as a slow, then it silences you, and then it damages you. I think it takes like, I'm not sure if it's 10 or 12 seconds to get to the damaging part. Then you can just keep channeling it as long as you have energy. Orbital. I think all this stuff will survive. Or did it? Yes, I think it survived. Land Raider Phobos on the field for the Chaos Sorcerer. Chaos Door is going to kill the Terminator Librarian here. Tosses him aside like it's nothing. Did that level him? Nope. Gave him a chunk of XP though. Level 7 Eversor Assassin here. That's a lot of damage coming from that guy now. I wonder if he can take on the Chaos Lord if he puts down Killzone to debuff the Chaos Lord. Phobos is going east side, which is a bit weird. I guess they're taking the west side without it for now. Maybe not. Chaos Lord chased off. We got some Grey Knight Terminators on the field now for Sergeant Smith. There's the Tempest again. And there's that Rapid Reflex. I think it just popped Rapid Reflex there, the Eversor Assassin from the Cybernetic Enhancement. Oh no, it was the it was Hypermetabolism. It might have been both at the same time. Because this gives energy regen and Rapid Reflex gives healing and reduces cooldowns. 65 to 320 on the VPs. Crusaders chasing here. These guys become more powerful as they drop models, which is interesting. They got an Acolyte Leader in, which makes them better. The 55 power melee DPS Eviscerator makes their Battle Frenzy better. And he gives them damage resist and damage output bonus passively, which is, he's a pretty amazing squad leader, that guy. 62 to 320. I don't think he's a die last leader though. Daemonhunter's level 5. Grey Knight Terminator is backing off. Anter getting Purgation. Perhaps for a Conversion Beamer kicking off in the mid. Purifier's forced to retreat. Dirgecaster popped by the Phobos. Has those side sponson twin-linked las cannons. That was the kill zone there for the Eversor Assassin. Oh, and Mind Blades was on him, I think, maybe. The same effect as Mind Blades anyway. Or that might just be the effect he gets when he's in the kill zone range. Chaos Terminator is now up for dice roll. No upgrade for them yet. Here's the off-map Vindicare support. That's a global of the Eversor Assassin, which gives you vision over all enemy units on the map for a duration. Land Raider Crusader is Willy Wonka's. Provides health and energy regen, allows you to reinforce off it as well. Phobos does none of those things, just shoot stuff. I don't think it should be pushing up this far here. It's taking Conversion Beamer shots. double conversion beam of shots. Oh, one of them died, I think. No, they're still alive. They're still alive. Still 2 models on them. There's the Tempest again. Phobos does get away. He's taking a lot of damage, though. Terminator's wiped. The Terminator's just wiped there. I think so. Didn't even realise those Chaos Terminators are up. I definitely just saw a Chaos Terminator die. I think they were Oceans. There's a really messy fight in the mid. Really messy fight. Here comes the Chaos Lord with a bunch of Corn Worship. The size of this battle. Got to choose your targets carefully when you're in a battle this big. You can't just let it kind of wash over you. Down goes the Daemonhunter. There's a bunch of green crap over there. Oh, that's just the Nurgle tank shooting stuff, I think. Phobos is still around. Where's the Sorcerer? Can he warp it away? Sorcerer's right in here, I think. I can't actually select him. Is he inside? Oh, he was inside the Phobos. Down goes the Chaos Predator there. Demonic Shield goes up. Nice time to pop it. There's Bloodlust as well. Really nice time to use that. And subjugated Grey Knight Terminators. Looks like he's going to get them in big trouble. And there is an Imperial Abyss too. Massive fight here. That's from Katla's Plague Champion. Because it's all green and nurgly. Did not get the Land Raider. A great way to use it is to snare a large target like that with a las cannon shot or something. And then you put the Abyss underneath it. But they can't even see it until it hits. Chaos Lord leaves. That was a kill zone, I think. Or was it a psychic field? I think they have the same effect or a very similar effect. It can be difficult to see. Chaos Lord does get away. And Chaos are trying to stabilize in the mid with this Phobos. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to. Can they get rid of these Purifiers here? They're going straight after the Sorcerer, trying to assassinate him. There's the Dirge Caster stun. Here come Lightning Core Terminators now for Dice Roll. And they are terrifying for Purifiers. Terrifying for all infantry, basically. Paladin's called in. Trying to finish off the Land Raider Phobos. Can they get it? Oh, they used their teleport, you know. I think they're going to get it, but they did use their teleport to get it. Can they be subjugated? Oh, subjugated a bit too late there to save the Phobos. Maybe it was on cooldown still. These guys could be in trouble. I don't think they needed to be subjugated there. You're just giving them more time for their teleport to recharge. I guess moving them back a bit more is better. That was Onslaught there, I think. That shockwave thing, is that what it's called? They're going to die for sure. Down they go. But Onslaught might be the Chaos Lord thing. So many abilities. Willy Wonka with another Vortimer Razorback on the way. How are we looking? Pretty even-ish, I think. Sergeant Smith does have a large army with level 4 Purifiers and a level 8 Eversor. Also Grey Knight Terminators. They did just drop Paladins. And they've got Chaos Terminators to counter the Grey Knight Terminators. And I'm still pretty sure that a Terminator died over here. They don't leave corpses, those guys, I don't think. Plague Champion very determined to take this power, it seems. Katla with triple tanks on the field. 2 of them with Mark of Nurgle, 1 of them level 3. There's a Nurgle Shrine here as well being worshipped. Healing all surrounding allies, as you can see. Allowing them to reinforce, and it will suppress enemies that get close. More Nurgle tank. Blastmaster, that would have been a really good shot as well. 57 to 149. West side, it's turning red. Chaos Lord's fallen over. What was that? Was that Psychic Fortress or whatever it's called? Looked like it. That's a global ability of the Daemonhunter. It slows down stuff that's around the ally that you target with it, I think, and drains their energy or something. Chaos are holding the mid superbly well, but how long can they do this for? Tank goes down. It's a really good place to drop a nuke, an orbital or something. Sheepskin body glove. Eversor just hits level 10 using the Bio Meltdown. There's a nuke dropped in there from Oceans. Massive fights in the mid. Eversor was a beast then. That Bio Meltdown damages all nearby units, friend and foe, and he takes damage himself, but he can counter it by using rapid reflex and his hyper metabolism, that kind of thing. Can they push through here? Land Raiders doing a great job being the spearhead of the army so far. Eversor on the prowl again. Another nuke, this time from the Chaos Lord player, Willy Wonka. No, that's not Willy Wonka. Dice roll. Oh, drags in the Grey Knight Terminators. Can they get them? Oh, they're being dragged out again. That's an auto-cannon Havoc squad. It's a very dangerous weapon, but it's not facing the Land Raider at the moment. 35 to 131. It's been non-stop action since Tier 2 hit, basically. Antares down to a single unit. Crusaders, Oceans and Katla down to 2 units each. Ordo Malleus have the edge at the moment because of Sergeant Smith staying quite solid and also having the Land Raider up. Where are those Terminators? They're here. Haven't dropped a model, but they're pretty low. There's the Tempest. Crusaders are level 4 now, up to 1900 hit points. That's not bad. Baltimore Razorback has found a bad place to sit in here. Oh, Land Raider Phobos is teleported in using Warp. Can it get the Land Raider Crusader down? There's an orbital. It was teleported to the Sorcerer's corpse there. Orbital is dodged, but it did force the Phobos back. Here comes the Daemonhunter level 6. Just use Inferno to knock these guys down, but doesn't really want to tackle them, I don't think. With more CSM backing up. Another Land Raider Crusader and another Land Raider Crusader. There's 3 of them on the west side. Down goes the Phobos already. Bloody hell. Wasn't even looking at it and it goes down in a second. Purgation packing a punch. I wonder if they were buffed by Psychic Assailment from the Daemonhunter, which gives more range, and I think it's 25% damage and +7 range. Probably. Was probably used there. Getting shots on these Predators. How can I even see them? How do they have vision over here? I guess these guys are close enough now, if they weren't before. Eversor getting the VP back. His level 10 Plague Champion was on it. Not sure what these Predators are up to here. Great Unclean One on the way for Katla, but I think it might be too late. I think with triple Land Raiders up and these very dangerous heroes level 10, Eversor level 7, Daemonhunter level 8, Brother Captain, I'm not sure how they can get VPs back and hold them for any length of time. Look at the piercing DPS here. That's crazy. I need to look up how much damage these Hurricane Bolters do. With the Assault Cannon as well. Terminators, they can shrug off piercing damage quite well with their super heavy infantry armor, but this is so much of it. So very much of it. Demonic Shield goes up. There's the Tempest. Meaning they can't teleport away, even if they could. I think they just teleported in. They're going to wipe, and they do. Great Unclean One showing up. A little bit late, but he's here. Chaos Lord is here as well. Just desperation from the Chaos players trying to get the VP back. It's not going to work. They need a nuke or something to take out both of those Land Raiders, I think, to have a chance. There's Cloud of Flies from the Great Unclean One, who's taken insane amounts of damage here. So many guns arrayed against him. Down he goes. He's going to blow up there, though. Oh, we don't get to see it. It's a single cap at the end. That would have been an awesome explosion at the end. Would have heavily damaged, maybe even killed a bunch of that stuff. What a game. That really was non-stop action. I missed so much, I think. Eversor tried to get a decap over here at level 10. He was level 10 for a while as well. Level 8 Chaos Lord here. Level 7 Sorcerer. Level 5 Plague Champion. Katla went for a mass of tanks. Didn't quite work out for her. But they did an amazing amount of work before that in the mid and stuff. Willy Wonka's brother Captain level 8 right there. That level 10 Eversor and a level 8 Daemonhunter with his fancy hood. There you have it, guys. What a game. Hope you enjoyed it. Big thanks to these players for taking part. I think Katla was running this lobby. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.